Hello and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about India's stance on a resolution which was passed in United Nations General Assembly's meet. Okay. So, what was this resolution about? This resolution was passed by Arab world. Okay. Arab world had passed a resolution that they are calling for humanitarian truce in Gaza. Okay. And historically speaking, we have always favored in Arab versus Palestine versus Israel conflict. We have always favored Palestine, and very rarely we have done that to Israel. But this time, India has abstained to vote. Okay, this resolution of Arab world. Okay. So we know that Israel has been retaliating, has launched retaliatory attacks in Gaza because Hamas had attacked Israel on October 7th. Okay, and Israel is conducting retaliatory attacks on Gaza, and this has been very, very violent. A huge loss of life and property has occurred in Gaza. So Arab world is calling for a truce. That is, we are calling for peace to be conducted in Gaza. Okay. Now, India abstained to vote in favor of this Arab world. Okay. On the other hand, we have supported a Canadian resolution. There was a Canadian resolution also passed in the same meet of UNGA, wherein Canada was condemning attack conducted by Hamas on Israel that was done on October 7th. So, Hamas had attacked Israel. This attack is being condemned by India. Okay. Plus, by taking this stand, voting against Hamas and voting in favor of Israel, India has clarified this, that we have no support for terrorism. We absolutely do not support terrorism. So, the quote that Indian diplomats have clarified is no error on terror. Okay. So, this attack which was conducted by Hamas on Israel, this is being considered as a terrorist attack and has been facing worldwide condemnation. Okay. Now, India has mostly favored, as we discussed earlier, India has in general favored the Arab resolutions or favored Palestine. In any Israel versus Palestine issue which came up in UNGA, India has always favored Palestine because we support for Palestinian cause. We support that they should also be given for some place to stay. India has also, even in this meet of UNGA, we have supported, and in the previous one also, two-nation theory. That is, there should be two nations created. One will be Palestine, the other one will be Israel, and let them have a common capital, Jerusalem. Just like the way we have two states, Punjab and Haryana, having a common capital. So, India has favored two-nation theory here. Okay? But this time, by abstaining its vote against the Arab world, or by abstaining its vote in favor of Arab world and going against Israel, we have not taken this stand. Why is this shift? Because India has pointed out that Arab world did not condemn attack on Israel. That is the attack which was done on October 7th. This was not condemned by Arab world. So if you did not accept the mistake of Palestine, then why are you calling Israel? Why are you blaming Israel for its retaliatory attacks? Okay. Plus, although the war against the terror cannot be stopped by any violent manner, so we have clarified, our diplomats in this meet of UNGA has very clearly stated this, that the manner in which Israel is reacting to all of this in a very violent manner, this will not cause solution. This is not the solution to the entire problem. But this attack is a terrorist attack. The attack that was conducted by Hamas on Israel is a terrorist attack, and we will definitely be condemning them. That is why we have supported the Canadian resolution. Okay. And this kind of terrorist attack cannot be supported by India. Now, there is one more problem here. Israel, we have clarified this stand, right? The way Israel is reacting to this situation of the manner in which Hamas had attacked Israel, the retaliatory attacks are extremely violent, and this will not solve the problem. Now, there are certain limitations of using military power. Okay. Now, military is basically depiction of gross national power. power of a nation. Okay, military is a depiction of it, but still military has its own limitations. Now, what are the limitations or what are the complications of the use of military by Israel in this case is, first of all, it's an urban warfare. Urban warfare, that too within a territory of Hamas, that is, Israel is conducting retaliatory attacks in Gaza, which is a territory of Hamas. So obviously, Hamas troops, Hamas soldiers know the place very well. They can make use of hideouts very easily. So Gaza has an upper hand, or Hamas has an upper hand in this kind of warfare, urban warfare. Plus, secondly, this is not a two-state war. So there is no military of one country fighting against military of another country. This is military of one country fighting against the non-state actors. Non-state actors of another country. So non-state actors is not having a government backing. Okay. Because it is not having a government backing, it is not obliged to save the civilians. It can carry out any kind of attack which will put civilians under risk. The manner in which Hamas had attacked Israel, they have killed so many civilians. So they have put civilians under risk. Any kind of attack coming from non-state actors will be highly unorganized, and it puts civilians under risk, which will weaken the position of Israel. Okay. Plus, third is the huge loss of life. So the manner in which Israel is reacting to this situation, it has caused immense loss of life. It has turned the entire city, entire village, entire township into black ashes. Okay. Now, all of this is getting collected as a revenge amongst the youth of Gaza, and this will lead to a greater chances of Hamas coming back with a greater force. Okay, Hamas will return back stronger because Israel did not handle the situation in a peaceful manner. Okay. Plus, fourth and most importantly, that history is a proof. History is a proof that military action has not been able to solve the problem. It will give a sense of satisfaction. It will give a sense of satisfaction that I did not remain silent. For example, Israel will get a satisfaction that it did not remain silent to what Hamas did. It will give a sense of satisfaction, but it will not solve the problem. Okay. For example, we have seen America's interference in Afghanistan did not solve the problem of Afghanistan. It rather brought back Taliban to the political position, or the manner in which Kashmir issue is being handled by use of force, by use of military. This is not going to solve the problem until and unless we negotiate diplomatically, we negotiate with people. Okay. So, by all of this, we can say that currently Israel is at a weaker position. Okay. So, with that, we come to the end of this topic. I wish you all the very best and thank you so much.